Thank you so much. We are here to celebrate one of a success story in Nwoya district. Miss Mary Adokorach is one of those that I have been working with for a long time. And she has been listening to the president's speeches and she has put it into action. So today, as you can see, we are celebrating her achievement. She has built herself a very powerful home and she's helping quite a number of farmers and women groups and supporting them financially, supporting them with the seedlings, and working with the women groups on the ground in Nwoya district. I am extremely excited about the achievement she has scored all these years. When I came to this district, she was one of those ladies that had totally nothing. She was living in one grass thatch house along the roadside. But when I started working with her, I started empowering their group. I started introducing her to banks and she started with getting loans and support from financial institutions. Over the years, she has multiplied her talents. And today I am exceedingly excited that this is one of the products I stood for when I was a leader in Nwoya district. And indeed, she's making me proud. As you can see, she's an example among many women in Nwoya district. It is also an example that women should come out of the backyard and take the front seat. Because if you know, in our area, in our society, the women are at the front of socio-economic transformation. And they are the ones who are now running homes. So we encourage many of them who are still thinking that it's not possible. They can see Mego Mary did not go to any school. She does not have any qualification, but she's an entrepreneur. She has worked so hard and earned her money through farming and through entrepreneurship. So we are here to celebrate. This is one of the key sectors that the president always talks about, that we should empower women, we should empower youth, we should empower the citizens within sectors that can generate income to better their living. And this is one example. So she's asking, actually from now, she's asking that we need to expose some of the women groups she has been working with to go for benchmarking tours because they want to introduce coffee farming in this area. They want to introduce dairy. So they are moving, and they're a group of women that are successful and they're working as a team. Yes. From what I see, she has been able to organize the party in my absence because now I'm much concentrating in the center, and home here she has been too much working and organizing the party. She has been working with everybody because she was one of the original team I work with in this area. So she knows everybody that we have been working with, and she has been helping to organize the team. Yeah. Museveni, and she's a very strong supporter of NRM. Yeah. It's a good question. When we came and we were working with Miss Mary and the other women groups, we formed village saving groups in this area. By the time I left the constituency, we had close to 800 something groups that we were working with. Now these groups were working at village level and we were empowering them with the money. Whatever I was earning in the parliament, I would share with them every month. I would get my salary, come back on the ground, share with the women groups. And by the time I left, many of these groups were at the range of 80 million, 60 million, 40 million. Now they started multiplying money. Then we went through the second problem among the groups, that these monies were being kept but in grass thatch houses. So we started encouraging them to build iron sheet houses, and quite a number of them picked up. I'm sure you have moved around, I've seen quite a number of good houses in this area. Most of those houses are for members who are in our original groups. Now, as we move, they needed some little bit of financial literacy and some knowledge on enterprise selection and enterprises. So we invited Enterprise Uganda. Mr. Ochichi came and gave them public lecture in Anaka here. And then we invited the commercial banks to come and open a branch. Today, as I speak, we have Post Bank in Nwoya. And if you talk to the manager of the Post Bank, this branch is, I think, one of the most financially liquid branch of Post Bank in the whole northern region. Why? Because the people have been empowered. They are much more into farming and they're generating income. but they need to be helped on how to regenerate more activities from the money they are keeping in the bank. They are keeping most of the money in the bank without activities. So we need to help them, educate them on how to spend this money in economic activities. And I'm happy that they're thinking of diversifying their activities from farming for food security. They're now looking at farming as a means of income. They're diversifying their farming. They're looking into crop, and they're looking at animal husbandry. Many of them are picking up in poultry, piggery. They're trying to do now dairy farming. So it is expanding, and I'm excited about what I'm seeing. And we're also encouraging the young people to come and pick up from what is the women are doing. The women here are really at another level. One thing that I'm excited about and happy about is that the support of NRM in the north has been growing. I remember the first time we went for elections in Nwoya district, we got only 24% for NRM. The subsequent election we got 32, another one we got 46, the last one we got 68. So it has been growing over the years, and I'm very optimistic that this coming election 2026 we shall get more than 68% that we got last time. Now, whatever is happening at the national level, yes, it has a national impact on the popularity of the party, but here many of our leaders have not been directly implicated into such, and so we are saying yes, what is happening is bad, corruption is bad, we need to condemn it in the strongest term possible, but here we are struggling with the internal local corruption at the district level, in the areas of procurement, in the areas of delays, in the areas of contracts, in the areas of drugs in hospitals, in schools charging extra fees for children, roads not being constructed when government is sending road funds and government is having equipment in all the local government. Now that is what we are dealing with at the local level, making sure that local governments perform to the expectation of the voters.
Well, looking at these past.
Well, you might be implicated, but until you're convicted, we wait for the conviction. Because once you're convicted, definitely then you don't qualify to contest. But if there is allegation against you, you are attending court, the law it has to be fair, free and fair, and it has to be just. So we wait until you're convicted. Before that, we can't do much. But once you're already in court, we allow the court process to proceed.
Honorable,
Thank you.
Talk about
The structure elections comes after a process. We are still cleaning up the register of the party, and after concluding the register, we shall announce the election of the structure, which starts from the village, parish, sub-county, and to the district level. So it's until we open up. Most likely we shall do this early next year, based on the time lag we have and the roadmap we have. So yes, I am not yet aware that she has expressed interest to contest. That will come at the right time. But today I am just here to celebrate a lady who has come out from nothing up to where she has reached. That is what has brought me to celebrate. Yeah.